Everybody keeps saying Afrobeat is declining, Afrobeat is declining.
Overseas, Afrobeat is declining. It's fact.
But how can it be declining when more people are listening to the genre now more than ever? The data shows that Afrobeat is making more revenue now more than ever. Also, clearly, we're getting more global penetration and expansion into different regions. So where is this Afrobeat declining from? You guys are not bringing data to support your claim, man. And this is what is like getting me riled up. If you claim this genre is declining, bring data. And I don't want to hear comparison with the South African market and the revenue disparity. If you want to talk about that, then that is clearly a currency and a government issue. The policies on ground is clearly why that is happening. So we can literally say that Afrobeat is no longer the number one revenue generator in Africa. But that doesn't mean Afrobeat is not the most culturally relevant genre in Africa. Right? We cannot agree with that. So for me, I think that this is just propaganda. This is just a narrative being pushed.
Afrobeat that you guys used to know in 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, in fact 2024, it's not Afrobeat y'all know right now anymore.
Especially during the COVID period. Again, more people were tuned in. It was a freaking lockdown, so you can imagine the consumption of music back then was really intense, where one song would dominate the entire world, like Last is everywhere. Wiz and Tems Essence, CK's Love Wantinity, Rema's Calm Down. So yes, it felt like everyone was really tuning in and listening to the sound. And right now, fast forward to 2026, it's almost like no one is paying attention anymore. But that is not the case, because data again shows that more people are tuning in right now. Now streaming is fragmented. The way streaming works now is like you can barely get a song dominating every region right now. So are we going to see a point where just one Afrobeat song is going to dominate the entire world again? Even the likes of Drake and Kendrick are almost unable to pull that off right now. So it is not an Afrobeat thing that we don't have a global smash hit anymore. It is a global thing that music is the system is fragmented now, and they have to push multiple music, right? So you can see that the argument of Afrobeat declining falls apart immediately you start bringing data to show 2019 all the way to 2024 was a peak in Afrobeat, right? It's not a baseline. So like everything, there would be a peak, but after the peak, everywhere settles and you begin to expand. And this is what Afrobeat is doing, expanding at this point. So because there is no cultural buzz everywhere, it doesn't mean that Afrobeat is going down. I hope a lot of people learn this and realize that we are just in a place where it's expansion, a quiet expansion, amassing more listeners, having more cultural ground and cultural say in terms of music politics and music conversations.